In business, you have always got to be at the top of your game. Competition is tough and the playing field is continuously changing. In order to win in this kind of a marketplace, you need a strong team who bring in their A game every day. Most leaders know this, and they are actually continuously thinking about their team that is currently on the field. But what they stop short of is thinking about the strength and the depth of their bench. You can have the best vision and strategy and a great leadership team, but not having a talent pool to go up the ladder can be a major risk. That is why succession planning and leadership development is critical to the success of an organization. I've often heard that employees are replaceable with someone who could be better for lesser money. But a strategic leader who has been groomed for leadership is not just better than the other leaders, but they are 10 times much more effective. Great leadership doesn't just happen. It takes focused attention, hard work, and continuous coaching. Can succession planning be measured? Yes, they can be. Ideally so. It will be as rhythmic as the heartbeat in an organization. For succession planning, you first want to determine what healthy looks like for the organization and then set the goals to work towards an optimal growth. Some matrices by which the succession planning in an organization can be measured is the number of critical positions that are there in the organization. The number of potential successors who are ready now will be ready in the next 1 to 2 years or will be ready beyond 3 years or more. The number of potential candidates who have been through the developmental process and are in the formal assessment. The number of HIPOs in the organization. It is also important to know the executive turnover rate. Also the internal placement rates in the organization. That is the number of critical positions filled with internal candidates. Attrition rate of HIPOs is very important. One critical parameter is the average amount of time in the succession pool before getting promoted or leaving the organization. One critical parameter is average amount of time in the succession pool before getting promoted or leaving the organization. Once you have determined what your goals are for an optimal organizational health, you will choose the measures that are most closely aligned. Let's say that you determine an optimal health for your organization is to have maybe 10 out of 12 critical positions with ready now internal candidates. The other 2 you may determine need to come from the outside for new perspective or for specific experience that cannot be obtained internally. This becomes your goal metric. 10 out of 12 with ready now candidates. So you put a health plan into place and get to work to make it happen. You measure the progress and make adjustments if you think that it is not going right. Within 1 to 2 years, you should be able to reach your goal and have positive news to present to your leadership team at the next succession planning meeting. As it is rightly said, a leader of lasting values is measured by his succession. Do connect with me in order to know more about succession planning, its measurements and impact. Thank you.